This reminds me a lot about what it was like to work on the Contacts app. I remember looking at the code base for the very first time, and it was really overwhelming. There was just so many different files, and it was just a maze to kind of sort through to figure out which files were corresponding with which screen in the app. But slowly, with the help of my tech lead and other teammates, I started to understand how it all fit together. I started to see how the contact editor would read the information from the fields, create a content values object, and then insert it into the database. Or that the list of contacts was just a query to fetch a list of contacts, or that the favorites page would use a different query. So it was starting to all make sense to me over time. And this was happening during the Ice Cream Sandwich release of Android. Our team was actually charged with revamping all of the UI in the app, and there was a lot of work to do in a very short amount of time. Luckily, other teammates on other apps finished early, so they were able to jump on board and help us. And it was a little bit hectic because there was all these new people joining, and I was trying to explain the code base to them and delegate tasks to them. But I don't know how it happened, but by some miracle, through working late nights and working weekends, we were able to ship on time, and our app actually got featured as part of the launch event, which was really exciting. So I think my big takeaway from the experience was that communication was just really important. In a team environment, you have to be able to talk about code with each other. You have to clarify expectations if you're giving someone a task and you want it to turn out a certain way. So in this exercise, I want to give you the opportunity to practice talking about technical concepts with people. I want you to find a family member or a friend around you and describe how the app works so far. Talk about how you added a SQLite database to your app, and then how you were able to query it and get a cursor back. All of these are really tough concepts, so be patient with the person you're trying to explain it to, especially if they don't have programming experience. And also be patient with yourself, because sometimes you'll have ideas of how these concepts work in your head, but then you just have a really hard time expressing it in words. And I totally know how that feels. So it just takes a lot of practice. I wish you good luck, and please share your experiences with us in the forums.